Hi there, good morning. How are you? I had a really good presentation yesterday, and it was really powerful to talk about how empowered people feel in the women's movement when they are treated with empathy and compassion. And I'm thinking about the abusive situation that I've been in for over a year, maybe 2 years now, and thinking about integrity. You know, I'm a trauma coach, and so my work is to receive those who are ready to change their lives, to release their trauma, and to support them and to catalyze the process of releasing trauma and embracing the true self and awakening into the true purpose of their life. And so for me to be around abuse and trauma where it's perpetuated, where it's allowed to carry on, it's completely antithetical to my being and my purpose. And so I've come to this question: who decides your integrity? No one else can. There can be no system, no dogma, no set of ideals, no set of guidelines where any other person or any organization can tell you what your integrity is. You've got to decide for yourself, going inside, listening to your heart, removing trauma, listening to your true self, and then living according to those principles. That's up to you. No one can decide that for you. And many of us are like sheep, we just follow along. But we haven't stopped to consider and to critically question what we're following. So it's really important for us to go inside and find that direction. And that's what I'm doing. And I'll have more to share with you about that soon. I also wanted to send love to all my family and friends in the Bay Area and all of the west coast of the US suffering from fires and really, really poor air quality. They say when you miss people, you make their favorite foods, and I was cooking mushrooms yesterday, and Mom made kale yesterday, and these are foods that remind me of when I lived in the Bay Area. And of course I cannot go back for any time soon. It's not safe to travel because of COVID-19. It's not safe to be there with the air quality and all the fires and the COVID situation. And so such is the current situation in the world, and I am safe where I am, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm sending my love to all my people out there and everyone who's suffering for any reason. Let's go inside in our hearts and look at what we can do to be in our integrity. Planetary integrity is suffering because of our food choices, the way that we've decided that we will slaughter animals on a massive scale, and they get tortured in these industrialized systems, and then we eat them, and we make ourselves very sick, and we make the climate very sick. And I've spoken about this before, but this is a time of awakening, a time when we need to look at our connections to each other. We can look at the trauma that binds us and decide that only love should bind us in the right ways, in a healthy way. Our inner health and the climate's health, the outer health of the planet, everything is hanging in the balance. And in this time when it feels like everything is falling apart, it is only our true self, our own integrity, excavating the trauma, getting into the truth of who we are, which is love. That is the only thing that can save us. And so how we do that, when we choose to start that, it's up to us. No one can tell us how or when. We must be ready, we must be committed, and we must be willing to face the pain that it takes to get to the other side. We have to walk right through it. And so ask yourself today, where are you in this process? Are you afraid? Or have you started? And what remains to be done? All my love to you, and I'll be back with you tomorrow with a special message from my patrons. Bye.